Alright, welcome in everyone to Breakout Trading. I'm going to be going over some of the trades I did today and recapping them and looking at the SPY and seeing what we have in store. So let's hop right in. So the first trade I took today was on AIM. It was one of the ones on my pre-market watch list. It gapped up quite a bit, had big volume, and it's a coronavirus stock, so those are pretty hot right now. So I guess first we should start with the SPY. So we'll go over to my other screen. Here we go. So this is the SPY today. Here's Friday the 27th. And yeah, so the 27th there was a huge sell-off right into the close, and then today we opened up a little bit higher, just a few percent, and then continued the upwards momentum throughout the day. So that is what happened. Obviously I did not know that in the morning, but it started off with a slight gap up, and at about half an hour into the open the momentum was up, so I was safe to start longing. So here's AIM. This is the open right here at 9:30, so right away it's got lots of volume. Obviously these three huge candles here all increasing in volume, and I thought this might be a good place to get in. These support and resistance levels here, I think I drew those during the day. I don't know if there's anything significant on the daily. Nothing too much, but anyways, on the daily you can see that this stock was kind of dead until the coronavirus came along, and then boom, it just exploded, ran from pretty much $1 up to 7, and then now it's pulled back, consolidated. It might be hard to see, but this line here is the 50-day moving average, 50-day EMA. This one right above the 167 support line I have is the 200 EMA, and the red line is the 21 EMA. So you can see it's kind of been consolidating since the 16th, and then right now today it had a nice pop. So anyways, so we'll go back to how it looked for me in the morning. So I see this huge run up, and I'm looking to get in on the first dip. So you can see right here on this pullback, I buy in, and then I actually see that all our volume sort of tapered off, and I was kind of stuck in no man's land. So I bailed out of that trade at a break even and decided to hold on and buy on this 9 EMA or near the VWAP. So we fall down again here, I buy some more, pop up a little bit, but I don't take any profits because I'm really waiting for this thing to explode more to the upside. I had a really good strong start in the morning. Some of the other stocks I was looking at had really weak mornings. I'll show you those in a second. Anyway, so I added at about 270 here, anticipating a break of 280. Didn't happen, came down. I managed my stop loss at about 250 here, so below this low, and I think this is when I drew this support line here at 253. So I told myself if it broke 253 I'd be stopped out at 250. So you can see we held that as support, curled back up, and then right here is something that is key to my strategy. It's called the VWAP EMA cross. So this is the 9 EMA on the 1 minute chart, works on the 3 minute as well. I'll stay on the 1 minute. But anyways, the first upwards cross usually in the morning is a really good sign to get long. So right here I saw this happen, wanted to add more on a pullback. So once again you can see we tested that 280 area. I was hoping we'd break over, got rejected, bought more for the third time. So I think I was up to 30 shares. I was going small today. And then for some reason here I just kind of bailed out, even though it looked like, in hindsight obviously it was pretty obvious that the pump was coming, because there was a bit of a squeeze here with that flat top and the rising VWAP and EMA, but I bailed out because I thought we were going to get rejected from that 280, and of course right as I bail the move I was looking for comes. So here I kind of tried to buy in for the break of high of day, which was about 2.9. Buy in here and do a quick little scalp and comes back down, and then after that it kind of just got away from me. So the stock just started running up crazy, and I didn't chase it. I didn't want to buy green and end up selling red, so I was patient. I told myself I'd buy back in once it hit this top again as support, which I did here. And I was hoping for a pop. There wasn't much of a pop, so I'm just going to switch to the 3 minute now so it's a bit easier to see. So yeah, it came down to this 294 area, no pop, added again at 280, not really much of a pop after that, ended up bailing out for about a break even before it rolled over, which was nice to get out before this big dump. So that was AIM today. You can see that epic VWAP cross right here. I think I'm really going to start trading those more right here. So on the 1 minute it happened around here, and then on the 3 minute it's a bit more reliable, and you can see that that's when the big move came, is right after when that happened. Right when this happens, the next 3 minute candle had the biggest volume of the whole day, biggest green volume. So that's your indication. I should have just kept this and not scalped it, but yeah. So that was AIM today. Yeah, like I said, broke even on that. And the rest of the day it just kind of consolidated, not much movement. So the markets just closed now. So yeah, they closed about 3 minutes ago. So yeah, so good time to get out up here before the break of 290, and might have been bag hold until tomorrow. The other stock I traded, let's just show you guys my other screen. So I have 3 screens. So this is my left screen. My main screen was the one we were just on, and here is my right screen, which is a little watch list I prepare in the morning. I usually have the 5 minute S&P and the 1 minute, and then 4 potential stocks I'm looking at. So the next one I actually ended up trading was OMI. That one's not on here, so we'll just minimize this. Yeah, OMI here, and ended up breaking even on that as well. This is my P&L for the day, small red day. Here's my trades that I made. So that was the AIM trade. Now we're going to go to OMI. So let's see over here, left screen, minimize, bring this up. Yeah, so this one was another one of my morning watch list gappers. So you can see actually in the morning here it opened up from, on Friday it was closed at 550. It opened up all the way at 750 and had a huge flush. Got halted on the downside. These are 2 little 3 minute candles indicating that there's a halt. After that I actually just kind of shut it off, because I was like, usually when these things halt to the downside they're kind of just done for the day. All the volume leaves, but not this one. It resumes from the halt and just starts blasting upwards. Consolidates a bit. So you can see that this 720 support really held it throughout the morning. It's a bit easier to see on this 15-minute chart. Yeah, so right here, that's 720 support, and I had this 845 resistance drawn at the close of these 2 15-minute candles, which is where we happen to have closed just now today. So yeah, so I wasn't looking at this. I ended up coming back to it around here, and I saw that how well this acted as support, so I was thinking about entering a position, went away, came back. It was pumped a bit too much for me to manage my risk. Waited again, and then I saw that this structure started to form, which is one of my favorite structures to trade, the ascending triangle. So when you have a flat top resistance and rising support, it's really nice to trade the breakout. So that's exactly what I did. This is the full triangle here. So I saw this, mapped it out. As soon as we broke out, saw the volume surge, biggest one since the morning. Really nice, these two candles here. Nice big green volume. Hopped in long for, I think I went, how many shares did it go? It looks like I went 10 shares, so about $80 here. And then really I was hoping for just a big pop all the way up to 845 right away, but it kind of just ended up stalling out a bunch, and I ended up taking profits at the prior high here just to get out. And of course the candle after I sell is the one that goes directly to 840, and then in hindsight it was a decent trade. Very small profit there, I think just enough to cover commissions, nothing, so basically break even. Should have held till 840, but oh, and there's also, oh look at that, so I didn't even notice that because I went away but here, but on the breakout, so here's the triangle. Interactive brokers is pretty terrible for drawing patterns, but it's actually easier to see on the 15-minute if we want to go there. Yeah, their drawing tools are pretty terrible, but it's a good platform. Yeah, I'm not even trying to grab this, but anyways, you can see that it's just the rising, and then we have the breakout and the retest, and that's usually the best place to actually go long is on the retest, and you can see that there is a perfect retest here, right here. Boom, retest of that resistance, and then a pump for the rest of the day. Yeah, so that was the one trade on OMI, and then I went out with my girlfriend, took our dogs on a walk, came back later and saw that the SPY was retesting the highs from Friday. So right here, this is the high of Friday at the 260 area. And we came up to it right around here, so I actually bought SQQQ, which is a 3x inverse ETF of the SPY, to hopefully see a dump similar to what happened Friday. Touched this 260 line, huge flush. Did not happen today. And got out with a small loss there of about $2.50. Right here, the SQQ trade. Right here. Yeah, so the commissions are pretty much what got me. The other two are break even. I was hoping to be green today, but I'll take a -3 day. That's not too bad. That's recoverable. So yeah, those are the 3 trades for today. So break even day for me, but where I think the S&P is actually headed is down. So this is, to me, a classic bear flag. We had the death cross. The 50 EMA crossed over the 200 EMA, signaling a bear market in the daily chart of the S&P. And I just think that this rally is another one of these rallies, just another bump in the road. I do not think that this is the bottom. I think we will at least retest 220 before making any sort of bottom, maybe a Adam and Eve bottom or a double bottom, or I don't know. I just know that this is not the bottom. So yeah, be careful longing. I'm going to be watching with a close eye to make sure I don't get trapped in any long positions when this thing flushes, because I'm pretty sure it will. But anyways, yeah, that's the recap for today, and hope you enjoyed, and I'll be making more videos like this, probably some live trades as well, and stay tuned. Peace.